David O.
Oh, yes, that's not.
Thank you for joining us today, David. I would like to introduce us. I'm Ayan Mathur, she's Rebecca, and we'll be responsible for your interview today.
Okay.
David, you're here for the position of the tire center installer. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, perfect. Let's start the interview.
Okay, cool.
An important aspect of the job is lifting. Are you able to lift 25 to 85 pounds?
Well, I can try.
Okay, David, do you have a license?
No, but I'm working on it.
Alright. How would you handle a situation where, after a service mistake, you and a co-worker disagree on who was responsible for that mistake? What steps would you take to gather evidence and reach a fair resolution?
Well, to be completely honest with you guys, I just go straight to the manager. I personally do not like arguing with my coworkers, so I just give it to the manager and let them handle it.
Okay. I'm gonna walk you out. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Well, what do you think?
Well, based on the key, his answer was in the lowest bracket. He immediately said that he'd go straight to the manager instead of going to the employee to confront and have a reasonable solution to the problem. The rubric clearly says that stronger answers need to work towards fair resolution, gather potential evidence, and stay respectful on both sides. What's your thought on that?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. He did not even attempt to mention any steps to solve it himself, like gathering the evidence, reviewing steps, or even understanding what went wrong. Instead, he was defensive and chose to put all the blame on the coworker. He's a clear example of, the poor category, dismissing the concerns and escalating the conflict instead of trying to resolve it.
Plus, he cannot perform the main functions of the job. 30% being the ability to lift weights, and 15% being driving.
Yeah, exactly. On to the next interviewing.
Kyla?
Thank you for joining us today, Kyla. I would like to introduce us. I'm Ayan Mathur and she's Rebecca, and we'll be conducting your interview today.
Kylie, you're here for the position of the tire center installer. Is this correct?
Yes, that is.
Great. We're going to begin the interview.
Okay. An important aspect of the job is lifting. Are you able to lift 25 to 85 pounds?
Yeah, I actually did it very easily in my other job.
Great. And Kylie, do you have a license?
I do. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. How would you handle a situation where, after a service mistake, you and a co-worker disagree on who was responsible for the mistake? Also, what steps would you take to gather evidence and reach a fair resolution?
So the first thing that I would do is involve management, simply because it makes it easier to avoid escalating the situation, as they can act as a mediator between me and my coworker in case tensions get high in the situation. The second thing that I would do is ask the manager or someone part of the management team to clarify what our roles are in the shop, and also explain what exactly the mistake is, so that way we can reference that to the station rotation, as that explains what our procedure steps are. That way we can really highlight what the mistake is. In order to avoid replicating the mistake, I would then take the feedback from the conversation and apply that. For example, I can communicate to my coworkers the needs of the customer before we start the job in order to prevent any mistakes from happening. Or let's say I wasn't at fault, I could ask my coworker if there's any things that I can do to take too much work off their hand, or teach them how to do the job.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk you out.
Thank you.
That was a great response. She ticked off every box in the excellent category. She was extremely professional, worked towards finding a fair response. She did not extend to have management solve the issue, but use them as a mediator, all while staying respectful to both sides of the conflict. What do you think?
I'm actually on the same page as you. She seemed to want to avoid escalating the situation. She looked for procedural evidence and even articulate on how to avoid making the same mistake. Her answer was a great example of solving a possible situation in a manner that follows our policies and shows us impeccable skills.
That's true. She also has a driving license and she's confident in lifting those weights.
Exactly.
Hi, is this Kyla? Hi, I just wanted to let you know that you are hired and you can start working after your background check. Bye.